You laughed at the Rona.
Nah, it kicked in 6 seconds ago, but the circle was still. Anyway, it's going. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Rick Milwaukee 414. Straight back at it, man. You know, another Tuesday night, man. Sneakerheads Color Line Radio live. It's March 24th, 2020, and yeah, we in quarantine and chill status.
Big
So
facts.
most definitely we still gonna get it in on this Tuesday night. I know we late, but y'all know what it is. You see four black people, it be like that sometimes. Man, you know what I'm saying? I got yeah, usual suspects in the building, man. You know, got Marcus in the building, got Q and got IBA. We got a couple other people pulling up. Y'all go ahead and hit y'all intros, man. And I won't forget the chat this week. But y'all go ahead.
Man, it's your girl Q the Queen here. Ready to talk it up with my bros in the chat as well. You know what I mean? Looking to have a good time. Yeah, shoot, let's go. I ain't got nothing else to say. Shoot.
You already know it's your boy IBA back at it again. You know what I'm saying? Here to do what we normally do. You guys know where to find me on IG, Facebook, and YouTube. Just I'll go ahead and sub up to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Yo, what up, Marcus? In the live, one half of the Soulmates. Hope everybody is enjoying their day. I mean, I know it's tough for some people. They not used to being in the house all the time, but make the most of it, man. Make sure y'all sub to the channel, the Soulmates. Check out the brand Value Pursuit, and yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
And then Marcus, one more time. Value Pursuit. What's the website?
I put the link in the chat
Oh, you
for
did
the
already?
website. I'll put it in there.
Okay, okay. All right, bet.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So yeah, once again, another Tuesday night. It ain't nothing sneaker related going on, man. So we finna just talk BS. Uh
Oh, we got some sneakers. Why is
yeah.
every time I end up getting on this live, I got a sneaker?
You got
Are you
sneakers?
There
for
we
real?
go.
You got a
Yeah, I
sneaker.
got
What
sneakers.
you got?
Yeah.
What you
Talk
pick
about
up?
it. Talk about it,
Got those
Queen.
undefeated Air Max. I don't even
Oh,
know.
oh, oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Go
Oh,
ahead.
what color? That black one?
Yeah, I got the black one.
Oh, you got it in hand? Let me see it.
Yeah. Let me get them real quick. Hold on.
All right, bet. I like that shirt you got on too, my brother. Okay.
He over there doing it, ain't he?
Yeah, and got that I see that bread colorway in the back there. Yeah.
Look, that exclusive, John. Huh?
Yeah, I see it back there. I bet you any money you say it's a sample. Is that a sample back there,
Yeah, that's
Marcus?
a sample, man.
Of course.
But
Of course it
I
is.
actually already got those ready. So,
Well, Marcus is getting that together, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So I do not forget, man. All of the earlies. We got BX in the building. First of all, if you are in the building but you haven't hit that chat, make sure you hit that chat so we can shout you out. BX, of course, was the first one in the building. Simply Butter. We got Hop Dog 18 in the building, man. Is that it? We had Q the Queen in the building, bro.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all hit that comment section, man, so we can most definitely shout y'all out. I know the notifications are hitting that late status as usual, but yeah, man, what you got, Marcus?
oh yeah. These joints right here. These are
Okay.
actually clean. Like the pictures really didn't do it any justice, man. When I got these, like I think
Mhm.
they removed the mud guard on the side that they normally have on Air Max 90s.
Yeah.
But the one feature I like the most is like these
Damn, man, you look
laces
good.
are clear. Like they
Mhm.
look white, but they're actually clear
Oh,
laces. So it's like plastic,
Right.
and I just
Oh,
thought
okay.
they look like shoelaces, which is like crazy.
you don't look like you planning to wear them no time soon. You still got the laces
I
on there.
just got them. I
Oh,
just got them like yesterday.
Damn,
They
they look
just
good.
came.
Yeah, the pictures
But
don't
these are
do it
the
no justice.
yeah, but these are the undefeated
mhm.
joints. Um, so so apparently they're doing like a whole set. And
Hmm.
I saw the
More
blue
than the
ones are
blue?
about the blue. Yeah, they're coming out with a white pair too.
Yeah. How did that back tab look, Marcus? One time, real quick, if
It's
you don't
a
mind.
it's a translucent, like a smoky translucent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
Oh,
What's
this
tell.
piece.
what's
Is-
What's underneath there? Undefeated underneath?
Undefeated.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah, pictures don't do it justice. That looks way better.
Yeah, they look clean.
Hmm. That looks real dope, man. So yeah, man. I mean, y'all been on quarantine. For real. Y'all been faking it.
Man, I'm at work every day.
Hey, I've been quarantining before it was a thing.
Yeah, it looked like it. You look like you at Big Bear back there. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know,
Grand
I'm over
piano
here
and
chilling. You know, I have to get away. You know, I'm in Aspen. You know what I'm saying? Big chilling. You know what I mean?
You look like you at Quincy Jones' window.
Why I gotta be Quincy Jones? Why can't it be IBA?
The piano in the back, grand piano.
Oh yeah, I will play y'all tune, but you know what I'm saying? It's been giving me trouble. I gotta get it tuned. You know, I gotta have them come fix that.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Shoot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all been quarantining for real, man. Y'all been chilling. How long y'all been chilling? Y'all ain't went nowhere?
Pretty much since the shutdown. Like, I mean, I still work as well. Partially a little bit in the field, not too much, just a couple hours.
Okay.
Because I still have accounts to take care of. But other than that, I'm not spending a whole lot of time out there unless I'm at the grocery store, which I don't go to as much because I get a whole lot of stuff at once.
Right.
So I don't have to keep battling people there. So
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Like I plan everything on for one day, so I don't want to go in and out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go out, knock it out, come back in, and that's it. Not going back out.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus, what about you? You still been working, right?
Every day, all day.
Yeah, man, you got the virus, bro.
Yeah.
I don't work with a lot of people. I work with a lot of people, so it's just like I where I work is it's only 4 mechanics, and it's like a huge shop. So we're not even near each other,
Right.
and we're not doing much because it's not a lot coming in. So we just maintain vehicles on the base or whatever. So that's all we're doing. So we're not seeing like people throughout the day, man. I could go take a nap in a corner somewhere.
Right.
But I just got to be there.
Some of them cars might have a Rona though, man. You probably got
Yeah.
Corona cars coming in.
I keep my sanitizer in my pocket. I wear gloves. I don't like getting my hands dirty anyway, which is kind of like an oxymoron for being a mechanic. I don't like getting my hands dirty,
Them
so I
cars
always
ain't getting no
wear.
damn Rona. Don't listen to him. Them cars ain't getting no damn.
Hey, but you know they said a lot of people has wrote it out and they're fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, think about it. The coronavirus has been here for months.
Right.
We probably all have had it at some point already.
What I read, which you know we all read different things, but I read them saying something about that how the coronavirus is nothing new. That supposedly has a patent on it, and supposedly they already got a vaccine for it that also has a patent,
Which we're not taking.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they're trying to make it seem like, okay, well, if you don't get this vaccine, then you can't do shit. You can't go nowhere. And you know what I'm saying? And if you do try to go somewhere, they could, I guess, gaffle you up and take you to where everybody that don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm like, so they make it seem like they're gonna make life difficult. So it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, how can they do that?
They can take me. I ain't taking no vaccine. Nope.
And I'm like, I wouldn't want to take it either. I'm like, you trying to kill us all? What y'all trying to put in there?
We don't take no vaccines. All of that stuff make you more susceptible to other stuff.
I don't even get the flu shot. So
that's what I'm saying. No vaccines. Like
I don't get the flu shot either.
No.
I used to get the flu when I got the flu shot.
Right.
So I stopped getting the flu.
Right.
Once I stopped taking that flu shot.
Some people say they make you sick. Like, why am I going to take that?
It puts you in danger of other ailments, basically, right. If not the flu. So it ain't even worth it.
I don't think they really could do something like that. I mean, I think that'll just start a whole lot of trouble. Ain't nobody gonna do that.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. But it's been a whole campaign for the flu vaccine. They got celebrities and everybody backing that right now, and that's not a good thing. That's how you know the government is in some folks' pocket.
Right.
So.
Yeah, money talks.
That's a fact, man. That's most definitely a fact. Mm-hmm. Well, I most definitely been in the crib, man. If y'all ain't been in the house, y'all playing too many games, man. It's been a lot going on out here. A lot going on out here, man. But I truly feel like I feel the same way. Like it's been around for a minute. It's technically another version of the. All right, Marcus, you all right?
Mm-hmm. Over this drink, man.
I was about to say, well, you about to turn into the Walking Dead on us, boy.
Nah.
He do
It's
look
gonna
like
take
he
more
about to
than that
turn.
to put me down.
He do look like he about to go over there and turn into a clicker.
Yeah. I
It'll
was
take more than that to put me down.
I was joking. Marcus post. When did you post that picture, Marcus? Today or yesterday?
What with Trey D?
Nah, with you.
What
The one where you was where you had your head down
oh
showing
yeah,
off.
yeah. That was yesterday. That was yesterday.
Marcus posted a picture on Value Pursuit of the new dad hat he got on right there, right? And he basically had his head down, but he was like this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, I said that's that look you give us somebody ain't doing a social distance. Yeah,
I
give me
respect
50
it,
feet
man.
now. Yeah, give me 50 feet now.
Mm-hmm.
On the real, man. It's been crazy out here. I was about to say, I think it's just another version of the flu to me. That's
Right.
really what it is. Just another version.
A little bit more dangerous than the flu, but yeah, essentially, yeah. It's more dangerous just because it's so fresh in terms of the testing and everything that comes with it. So
Right.
I was
They
gonna say more
still
people
ain't
die
figured
from
out the
the flu.
flu yet either.
Yeah, more people
They ain't,
die from the flu.
they not gonna figure it out.
this ain't gonna be no different. That's
It's
why I
just,
always, man. I tell you, man. I be having my own conspiracy theories,
well, the
man.
thing is,
I'll be,
it's about data collecting. So there's not enough data with the coronavirus, is what I'm saying. So at least with the flu has a lot more traction, so to speak, even though they don't have a cure for the flu. I mean, it's something that you can get mildly and get over, or some people die.
Right.
It's the same thing, but the data is just not there with coronavirus. So it's literally there's no information to really give.
Hop said, he said, I don't get the flu shot. Also, you get the flu when you get the shot, which is very
yeah.
true, man. Anytime I've ever got it, like I've instantly gotten sick after taking the shot. Getting the shot, which is, and they tell you probably going, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get sick, which is weird. It's like, how you going to get sick
Right.
after you get the shot?
Exactly.
Like they trying to get your body used to it.
That and that's
I don't
basically
know
what
what it
they
is,
say.
man.
That's basically what they say. But it's like, why would your immune system go down? Basically, is basically what it seems like. Your immune system will go down to get sick for it to pick back up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Hey man,
Yeah,
I
that's
think everybody get the flu shot is a case study. That's what I
exactly.
think. Hey
That's
man,
my thought.
I be having, man. Y'all seen the group chats that we got, man. I be having random thoughts all the time, man. My conspiracy radar be going off. I be thinking of some weird stuff, man. Just come on, man. This flu shot, come on, yeah, case study, man. How you gonna give me a vaccine for something that is not curable? You
Mhm.
ain't cured it. But you gonna
Exactly.
give me some vaccine? Man, y'all probably trying to make me sterile or something. Don't give me that flu shot, man.
I'm cool.
Well, my theory is if everybody invested enough in their health, they wouldn't need nobody's vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
we'd be just fine.
This is coming from the same woman that is She-Hulk over here. She stay with the Incredible Hulk. Stay with the fitness.
I'm just saying, like, even when I get sick, like, I don't go run to like over the counters. I go get lemon. I go get ginger. I'll eat a clove of garlic. You know what I'm saying? Apple cider vinegar. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
that dude.
I
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
go
You
take
know
a
what I'm
nap.
Go take-
I need to lay down. I don't even like taking aspirin, man. Like, nah.
Mhm.
I definitely take some aspirin. Shoot, I ain't got time.
Nah, I'm most definitely the Robitussin brother. Boy, I put some tussin on it in a minute, boy.
Right, right.
If I feel
Sprain my ankle. Sprain my
like,
ankle. Pour some tussin on it.
Put the tussin on it, boy. Hey.
man, even if I feel like I'm getting sick, I take me a shot of NyQuil.
Mm-hmm.
Be out like a light.
Go and get it in early. Yeah, go and try to knock it out early. Don't wait until you done full blown got sick. Nah, it's too late now. You know what I'm saying? Take precautions early.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hop said I used to take black seed oil. I've never done that before, but I hear people that have done that. Obviously hop is one of them. It helps build your immune system. I've heard that though.
I've had
Mm-hmm.
castor oil. That
Now
cleaned me
Oh
that
out.
yeah.
yeah, that
That'll clean you out.
Yep.
That's a
You ain't gonna
fact.
be sick no more.
That's only when you backed up.
Right.
Hey,
That's
but
the
they
worst.
clean. They just cleaned
Move
out
that,
everything.
move
Oh, I'm
that
telling
mouth.
you. Just the whole process of taking it though, like it's oh my god.
I've taken that, and I've taken mineral oil. My mom used to give me
Okay.
Yep.
mineral oil like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
My
even think
mom
you're
did
supposed
too.
to. That was like the ultimate laxative for you there.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
You gotta do castor oil, mineral oil. You gotta hit that and like hit it with a chaser behind it because it's for real. Like that's just I can't do it.
Yeah.
If you can do that straight up, you a killer.
I haven't had castor oil since I was a kid. I don't even mess with that.
No,
No.
not as a grown up for sure. I haven't.
I just drink me a whole lot of water. It works the
You
same.
know what I'm saying? Big facts.
It really does. I keep trying to tell people, man, when you didn't overate or super full or feeling bloated, man, just drink a whole bunch of water. It will move you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I do got one question for you, Q, because you might be able to answer this. Now, I did hear what helps your immune system, or they try to say, like will help for the coronavirus if you think you got it or not. Is you boil hot water and you put like lemon peels
Mm-hmm.
in water and what is and sea salt,
Mm-hmm.
and then you
And
sit.
gargle it.
No, you don't gargle it, but you sit over the vapors, just like vapor rub. You sit over
Mhm.
the vapors and let it get into your system like that or whatever.
Yeah.
And it goes into, like the vapors, the steam will go, straight to your lungs.
It opens you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can,
Well,
can,
supposedly that's what people are saying that like warm water remedies and stuff like that, keeping warmth, in your lungs,
right.
like you mentioned, towards your throat, keeps it open. Because what I'm understanding is the coronavirus, when you have it severely, the people that die from it feel as if they're drowning.
Right.
Mm,
Like
So
shortness of breath.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then they said, but you're not supposed to give into it. You got to get up and move around. You know what I
okay,
mean? You just can't sit there and just lay there and just like, you can't do that. They say that it'll affect you more.
hmm
So you got to get up, move around, and you know what I'm saying? Even though they say it hurt, but
mhm.
hey, you can't sit there and let that thing beat you up like that. You got to get up and move around.
just
Well, I mean, that's just like if you have pneumonia or something like that. Like if you just sit there, like it's going, you gonna fall off. But if you moving around, that is gonna be opening up your lungs. You're
Yeah.
gonna be
Mm-hmm.
you building your immune system or whatever. But if you just sitting around,
hmm
yeah, I can see that. I most definitely can see that.
can't even imagine having it severely like that. Like
Because what somebody said is like when you
can't.
stay still, it's like I guess the mucus or whatever, the buildup that's in your chest, whatever, your lungs, whatever, it starts to
Mhm.
like crystallize like.
hmm
You know what I mean? So if you're moving around drinking warm fluids, then you know what I'm saying it'll will cause that not to happen.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. Yeah.
I saw that video today, orange
Yeah.
peels, and I didn't hear anything about the onion.
My
Orange
mom
peels
used
and the
to.
onion.
My mom used to do that. She used to have that when we were younger. When we got real sick. She would boil a big pot of water,
Mhm.
and then we'd have to stick our head over it with a hot towel with
Yeah,
Vicks vapor rub. It
yeah,
would melt
hmm
inside the water, and we
yep,
just had to. It was like we started crying and stuff because we didn't want to stick our head over that
No.
pot, but we had to. She put it on that table, stick that
yeah,
hot towel over your head. You just
Yeah.
gotta stay there.
yeah.
Wow.
That's a fact. I used to have to do the same thing. My mom used to do me the same way with the Vicks. Big towel.
All
The only reason why I still don't do that to this day, I don't do it now, is because I mean, it's the times like Vicks they have come out with things now where we have the humidifier, like the Vicks humidifier, and so we can like you can like pour the Vicks in there, and then with the steam, and it'll do the whole room or whatever like that. So
hmm
that's the only reason why I don't do that nowadays because we got one of those. But yeah, back in the day though, before before that ever
Mm-hmm.
existed, yeah, that's really what it is though. You know what I'm saying? You get in front of that boiling hot water, that steam.
It's a humidifier. Yeah.
Yeah, man, get that Vicks, man.
hmm
yeah, mom used to rub my chest with that, have my eyes burning,
Yeah. My mom
body
was
watering.
just, man. Woo. It was rap.
It's time
Man.
to go to bed when you get that vapor
Hey,
rub.
it's
Right.
hard. It's hard to wash off too, man. Like you get up and take a bath, take a shower the next day or whatever. It
It's,
ain't no easy little light scrub and you gone. Like you gotta
Hey, Do you know? Do you know that some people they actually take Vicks and they eat it,
No, I've never
I ain't
heard
went
that.
far.
bro?
That's a lot. No way.
Bro,
I put it right here on top of my lip, but that's about as
Yeah.
far as it goes.
right? There's people that actually eat that and swallow it. I don't know if it's a Puerto Rican thing, but who brought that to my attention was kicking it with Dee Dee.
For real?
Yeah, she said they do that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I've never heard that ever in my life, man.
Mm.
Good on that.
Yeah,
Man, Rep, you hit me
good.
up, man. I was Splash had hit me up with that challenge with picking out a top 5, so I was in the middle of that.
Yeah.
When he called me, I was trying to find my top 5 shoes, man. That was pretty tough, man.
I'm still confused about that because I'm like, is
I've
it
heard I got hit with
top
two
five?
different.
Is it top 5 in general or like?
Just your collection.
Whatever your top 5, whatever you put as
Whatever
your top 5.
5 is.
Oh, okay.
In your collection, yeah. I got hit with 2 different versions of it today.
Mm-hmm.
And I just haven't had a chance to. I'm gonna do it. I just haven't had a chance to today yet. It was top 5 in your collection, and then top 5 like non-hype shoes. Like AJ hit me up, or he challenged me on top 5 non-hype shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do both of them or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be kind of. Normally, I ain't in that mind frame until the end of the year.
No, that's why I'm like, what are we doing? Can do
I
something?
just had to go. I had to go
Yeah.
through, and then I was like, I start remembering stuff that I had, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay, because there's a lot of stuff I haven't worn just because it's like really one of my favorite shoes.
Mhm.
I finally narrowed it down to 5.
Okay. That's
What is it, man? What is it, man?
Man. You know, I got a little bit of everything over here, man.
I know some Chucks over there.
Oh, you already know. I'm gonna start it off with some Chucks, man.
That ain't
Undefeated.
your top 5. Go.
Those kind of
top
dope though.
5.
Yeah.
That
What
ain't
else
his
we got
top
over
5.
here? He got game 13.
Oh, yeah,
Ray
okay.
Allen's my favorite player all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fresh Prince 5s,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
still dead start. And you know I gotta have some Vans in there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Now it's not everybody's cup of tea, but
Like coming to America.
I like them.
It's not.
Some Cheese Your Queens.
The greatest shoe of all time.
Okay.
Of
Okay.
course,
Yes.
Fila 96. Still
That'll
DS.
work.
I got 3 pair of these.
I
Yeah, I
believe.
got 2.
Look, every time they restock, Marcus sending me the link like they back. They back.
I got the Hall of Fame ones over here too.
Is one of your pairs from Walters?
Yep, I got one from
Walters.
Walters.
All right. Yeah, I got a Walters pair.
I got a Walters.
That's the one I
pair.
wanted.
Yeah.
Get it.
Then I got the Hall of Fame ones.
Oh, okay.
To go.
Yeah.
But the Walters pair, I've been trying to get rid of that pair, but it's like, who can you sell it to?
I
Besides,
just I'll
most-
just keep it because a lot of people. I mean, you don't say you know Walters, so I'm just gonna keep it because you know.
Yeah, that's classic.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's different is just the insole that says Walters
Exactly.
clothing.
Facts. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big deal. That's what's up.
Anybody else doing the top 5? Q, you gonna do it?
I've been sent the challenge multiple times. I just got to go for it now. I got to look. But I got boxes. Like, I got to actually destroy the place to get 5.
You ain't dropped from gang yet?
No, I ain't doing that.
Unless you're like, I'm not interested.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
but
of-
oh yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of, we got Jesus Christ himself. I know you got a top 5.
Stop. No. Man, ain't nobody challenged me in the top 5, but I ain't
They ain't
even
crazy. That's why they ain't crazy.
He hit on everything that sneakers dropped, man. I'm like,
Man,
nah.
no. I've been taking the L's, man. It seems like sneakers will give you a little streak for a minute, man, and they just be like, man, we on to the next one.
Yeah.
You know, they don't-
Hot Dog do a top 5. He'll be like, yeah, I got these 1972. Y'all don't know nothing about these.
Me
No,
personally, I'm not even interested. Like I don't know. It's like I guess I got a thing where I just don't really want nobody to know exactly what I got in my. I show a little bit of stuff, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
nobody will know exactly what I got. So I could always pull out something and have people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I like that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't show
Yeah.
anything as well. So
I mean, you got the grand piano in the background, man. You know what I'm saying? They know you got something.
Yeah, I'm saying. I gotta say
Man, we got on this live. I was like, where is IBA at? I was like, whoa, where did this come from?
At
And
first,
then I saw it and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, where did this
IBA
come from?
he got that Usher piano back there, boy.
right. I was gonna
No,
say,
he got that.
Airbnb you written.
They also haters. Why can't really?
He got
like,
I was like, man, what kind of quarantine happening over there? What part of the house is this?
I'm waiting on him to get on the piano like Ray J when he was chilling with Floyd.
Oh, he had Floyd Mayweather crib, boy.
man,
I know, right?
Let me find out IBA over there know how to play them keys.
I would, like I said, I would play a little something for you, but it's out of tune, so I gotta, gotta have fix.
Okay, it's just for show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Y'all was talking about that Vicks vapor rub earlier, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And IBA said something about back in the day they used to make you take a little spoonful of it. And Q, since you always calling me country, my wife, she from the country too. Her grandma back in the day when they was sick, they would make them take a little dab on their finger and take it. And
I'm from the country too. We
clear
never did that. We never did that.
You ain't from the deep country. This the deep
Dude,
country where they.
Hey, my dad is from Rosebud, Texas. If you cross the street, you'll be out of the city. Like, it's not that big. It was only 2 channels on TV, and if you had cable, it was 6.
Right.
Like, that was it. Like, it was nothing going. I was like, we're country. Big Mama never
Okay,
did that.
let me ask you this: Did y'all have outhouses
Yes.
back there? Back then, okay, because my wife and them, they had outhouses, smoke houses. They used to smoke hogs and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? The country. So
Yeah,
when
it's like when it's nighttime and you can't see past the house driveway.
Yeah,
yeah, that's country. You don't go past the driveway.
Sir.
Country or not, I don't understand how swallowing Vicks is safe.
It wasn't. But that's what their grandma used to make them do. Put a little bit on the fingertip and swallow that Vicks vapor rub. And to this day, man, sometimes she puts that on like it's perfume. You know what I'm saying? When she start feeling a little something coming out, she start feeling something coming. Man, she'll put it up on the nose, on the temple, on the chest, But it helps. But that black seed oil, that's like an all natural thing, and they got it in pill form and liquid. And I'm telling you, before all this stuff started happening, I was taking that stuff, and I would very rarely catch a cold or get sick or anything like that. So that's something that y'all need to check up on. And right now, my wife found these little immunity shots. It's got like probiotics with ginger or turmeric and elderberry. They sell them at Walmart or Publix. Check on that also, man, because it does help. It does help, because right now we don't know what this stuff is going on. We don't know really know what it is, but best thing you can do, man, is get you if you can go outside, get some sunlight. That helps. And those all natural shots, man, they help. I mean, I'm still at work, man. I'm out there delivering mail, so they ain't shutting us down. So I got to do whatever I can, you know what I mean, to make sure that I'm healthy and my immune system is built up, because I don't know what's out there, bro.
And it's allergy season too.
Yes. Man, that's the killer part for me. So they out there talking about some, don't touch your face and all. Matter of fact, I did a Facebook post about that. They was like, they talking about don't touch your face. I'm like, you do know it's allergy season, right? That ain't happening, bro.
You don't know how much you don't understand how much you touch your face until you try not to touch your face. You'd be like, man, I got this itch right here. I got to scratch it.
There's too much going on at once, and you don't even know what's happening. You don't know if it's allergies, the flu, or the Rona.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. That's why I'm like, it's allergy season, and my allergies is crazy, especially living down here. Like, I'm allergic to everything down here in San Antonio. As a matter of fact, when I first moved here, I got with a new ENT, ear, nose, and throat specialist. And they was, I don't know if y'all know or whatever like that, but when you get with an ear, nose, and throat specialist, they give you the allergy testing. Now, it's 2 different types, though. You know what I'm saying? You can get the full blown where, they do they prick you like 1 million times on your arm or whatever like that, right? So after the testing come back, they like, well, it's a good thing and a bad thing. And I'm like, all right, well, just, give me whatever news. They said the good thing is, what I'm saying, warm, it's nice and all stuff like that. They said the bad thing though is you are allergic to everything down here. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? So the cedar is real high down here. And the pollen is mad high down here also as well. So like being outside, like I go crazy being outside. For example, like today, I did yard work, mowed the lawn, hedges, bushes, trim our tree in front of the house and everything like that or whatever. I'm going crazy outside. Like my allergies is going wild, but stuff got to be done.
Right.
And it's always like that, especially just fresh cut grass makes me go crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to be like that for real. Like I used to have bad allergies, and since I started taking that stuff I was telling you, the black seed oil and the probiotic, it don't act up nowhere near as bad. So check into it, man. Check into it.
I might look into that myself because when I go to the doctor, he told me I had it was like post nasal drip, so a lot of my stuff would go in the back of my throat and it end up in my chest. So I'll get the coughing allergy. I didn't even know that existed. So I'll get that year round. I usually get like a coughing allergy, but I started doing the nasal spray, and it turns out it was hereditary because my dad takes the same nasal spray. So
the same thing on my side for me. Like it's not my dad, but it's my mom. So it's the same thing for me also as well. But I ain't never been into the nasal sprays though. I can't do it.
It's like cocaine, baby.
I'm the same way.
I can't do it.
I'm the same way.
Cocaine. Snort it.
Snort it up there, man.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Give me that tussin, and we good. Give me that tussin.
Start going that natural route, man. All that other stuff got cancer. That's why we got all this cancer and all this weird stuff now.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna tell you, I can't do them nasal sprays, boy. I don't know what it is. Just putting it up to my nose is like, nah.
Yeah, that's same
I
way.
was relieved when it started when it worked though. I was just so relieved it was working, man.
Mm-hmm. Have y'all ever did the joint where you put it up your nose and it come out the other side or whatever with the neti pot?
Yeah, I've done that.
Do that too, dude. I tried everything. I tried everything.
You ain't never did that? No, I can't.
I don't have allergies.
Especially
not really.
if you got like sinus infection, it clears all of that out.
Yeah, if you got sinus,
you feel it all up in here when you do it, like all up your forehead.
Oh wow.
See, man, I feel like I'm drowning doing that.
Yeah, you literally feel
I would feel like I'm drowning doing that.
You breathe out your mouth. Yeah, all you do is just turn, you pour it out in this nostril and it comes out the other nostril. You got like a pot right here, like some hot water. And you
I actually got it right in front of me. Hold on, let me show y'all what I got.
That's crazy.
I'm good. I'm good, beloved. I'm good, beloved.
Good,
beloved. I have that one.
He said you straight. You don't need a demonstration.
It wasn't strong enough for me, so I stopped using it.
I've seen that commercial where they got the lady where she got the two things going up her nose and it's got like going up on one side, and I was like, oh no
way. Oh, there ain't no way.
That neti pot just looks like a teapot. You just got the snout on the end. You put it up on one side. You turn your head, and it just comes out the other nostril.
I seen that thing that Hop talking about though. It was Facebook or something, right? And it's like two things, and you put them up both nostrils or whatever like that. But I forget. It's like, I don't know if you pour it in or whatever. But it's crazy.
Wait.
Yeah, I think one side goes up and then the other side comes out. Right? I think that's what it is.
Wait. The jig is up.
Yeah. That's right there. That's it.
Is there right here though?
The jig is up, IBA. Hey,
IBA.
Look,
Bow Wow challenge going over there.
No, don't nobody say nothing. IBA, he got some explaining to do.
Hey, no comment.
Next time we're gonna see IBA with a plane parked in the living room.
Right.
Yeah. He gonna be sitting on the plane.
You never know.
My wife, she got the same thing after she had surgery. and she had to use that for her nose when she had a deviated septum, and they fixed her deviated septum, and they had to use that for like cleaning out her nose every day and stuff like that.
Yeah, because if you squeeze it too hard, it come out your eyes and everything, boy. But it worked. It worked though. I recommend that. I really recommend that.
Heck no, man.
So that piano needs tuned, huh?
Yeah, it needs to be tuned. let me live, Q Day. Let's see what it told me. Let's get a taste of my own medicine today.
Hey, you should have never went and got that nasal spray, bro.
I mean, y'all like this.
Yeah, I'm like, come back to light now. Come back.
Focus. Like focus.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, I do got a question for y'all. So I think it was today. Did they cancel the Olympics today or postpone them today? Was that today?
Postpone it to next summer.
Yeah. So like with that going down, and then obviously they talking about the NBA will be like the end of June or whatever. Do you honestly think that if that's happening, do you honestly think the NBA gonna come back in the end of June?
Nah.
I don't think it's gonna. Now I'm really thinking like it ain't gonna be the end of June.
I think they can secure those dates.
I mean, they could do it.
Yeah, they can definitely do it. I mean, the Olympics is a little bit different because those venues are invested in like years ahead of time.
Where was it at though?
In Japan.
Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, I'd have canceled that joint too then. Yeah,
because they got room and lodge for all the athletes and just everything that goes into the Olympics. So those things they got to postpone that. They can't hold off on that. That's too much loss.
Mm-hmm. Right. And the thing about Japan too, like they you talk about some clean knee freaks now.
I heard Japan is super clean. I heard Japan is ridiculously
clean. They clean. They get everything done on time. They not okay.
They ain't playing no game.
They was like they're actually starting to close their camps for this coronavirus thing because it's like they've already started clearing it up already.
Yeah,
like it's more people recovering from it than are actually getting it.
That's what I'm saying. When talking to Splash last week, and he was like, "Man, it's like 1.5 million cases over here." He was like, 2 weeks later, he was like, "They basically was all done," and it was a wrap over there. And he was like, "I don't know what's going on with the U.S., but
propaganda."
Well, it's easy. It's easy to explain. I mean, again, them over there, they respond way quicker than we do. The coronavirus has been over here for months. Okay, it's been over here for months. Just because you're just finding out about it does not mean anything.
Right.
We also talking about people that's not a part of the free world either.
Well, the first case of corona was in Illinois because somebody came over here from Asia. It was in Illinois. I think it was like December or January, and then their spouse got it as well for obvious reasons, right? And that was the first case. That was months ago. We're just now doing quarantine. It's March.
Right.
Like
because that one case, but technically is an isolated situation. So that's why.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not talked about.
Right.
Once you get a few couple cases, then it's like it may hit like a regional media or regional news or something like that. When they started hitting all different states, then it's like, oh, we got a national situation going on. And
but people were already like dealing with it in China though. Because remember, China was like that was the epicenter at first. Now New York City is the epicenter. So
that's because New York City. I don't believe that. New York City.
It's dirty too. I love New York too. I love the disgustingness of it, the grittiness. But that's the prime place to have some Rona.
Yeah.
Multicultural as ever too.
Yeah.
Kiana loves New York. I was like, every time we go, I'm like, how do you like everybody on top of each other like this? I don't like this.
It's a beautiful thing. It's just something about it. It's just something about it, man.
Hey.
It is.
You go sit down at some breakfast spot, and it's just like a bar in there, and then it's like 20 people in this room that really should only have like 5 in it. Everybody's just on top of each other. You ain't got no elbow room to eat. Like I'm trying to. trying
bro.
to enjoy this breakfast, and I'm up here like eating it like this.
It's
Come
just
on, man.
it's
Man,
hard.
you
It's hard.
sound just like my wife. You sound just like my wife because she say New York, they piled on top of each other up there.
I don't like
That's
that.
same thing she said. Yeah.
Man, it's hard to explain. I love it there.
I mean,
really do.
I could deal with it, but I
Mhm.
wouldn't want to live there. I don't mind
Right.
visiting.
Yeah.
I love it every time we go visit, but I ain't trying to live there.
The only reason I don't live there is the cost of living.
Yeah.
That too.
I chose Chicago for a reason because it's the second best city. It's as close as I'll get to New York. It's a more compressed version of New York.
It ain't cheap in Chicago either, but yeah, I feel you.
Well, here's the thing. What I can get here, it would be and for the price, it would be a cardboard box in New York.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I got a 2-bedroom right now. For the same price, I would have a studio at most.
You would have a half a studio
Exactly.
and no parking.
But if you came to Texas, you'd have a house.
You have a house.
You would have a mansion right now.
Oh no, I don't need a house. It's just me.
You have a mansion right now. We'll be hearing the echo right now on this live
No,
stream
that's
with you
scary.
right now.
That's scary. That's how people get riled.
You move to Texas. You move to Texas, and you have IBA background right now.
Yes, easy,
Yeah.
easy.
And Atlanta.
Florida too.
And Atlanta.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Florida's a little high.
listen,
Depends on where you're at.
Depending on yeah.
I could have a damn good house in Michigan for the price I'm paying here.
Especially in Flint.
But ain't nothing in Michigan. Shut up.
The cure is there.
What?
The
Oh,
cure
Lord.
is there.
Here you go. Here you go.
Drink the
I'm
water.
telling
Huh?
you, the irony, man.
I could have an 8-bedroom house for the price I pay here in Flint.
In Grand Rapids.
Hey, Grand Rapids is like the only city we have left that's decent.
Man.
What y'all do to it?
Huh? What you mean?
Why is that the only one that's left that's decent?
You don't know your American history?
You
Michigan
gotta
is
school
huge.
me.
Michigan is a huge part of American history, bro.
That's what I said. You gotta school me.
Your automobile industry is Michigan.
Yeah.
When the automobile industry started to deteriorate, what happened to Michigan?
Well, I know that the jobs left because of that. I mean, is that why? Is that the sole reason, or were there other factors?
Yeah. Yes. That's the
uncle.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say my uncle used to work for General Motors, and he was he had a really high position, and he lived in Flint.
Mm-hmm.
He lived in Flint. I'm talking about he lived in Flint on the PGA golf course.
Yes.
I was overwhelmed when I went to go visit him, and I was like, "Wait, you living like this?"
Yes. It's people with not more than a high school diploma. They had multiple cars, they had houses, they had boats. These people were living, like making it from the South. Everybody migrated from the South up north to work for the automobile industry, living a good life. Didn't need much education. The factories needed workers, and they paid them well.
Right.
Paid them well.
I guess it's just not being from there. Like I know like what happened. I guess I just don't know to what extent. Like how grand was it? Like what I know, when the auto industry fell there, that a lot of people lost their job, but I didn't know to what extent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, kind of school me on it.
Yeah, and I mean, and one of the main reasons why that's such a factor too is because you had the Tri-Cities, which would be like Flint, Saginaw, Detroit. They basically built their cities around the auto industry. Like there was no contingency. That was the industry of those cities. So therefore, it died with the industry. So they're trying to rebuild now. Detroit is starting to rebuild a bit with the was it the Quicken Loans Group? I forget. Whatever Dan Gilbert and those businesses.
Dan Gilbert.
Dan Gilbert.
Yeah, they're investing a lot in it. I have my thoughts on that. It's bittersweet, but it looks great in Detroit right now. It's really looking good out there. Flint is trying to go in a direction of a college town, but the water crisis kind of set them back a little bit. So, but it's a lot of colleges in Flint, and then Saginaw. I don't know. I don't know what they
never. Yeah. Never. Saginaw will always be sag nasty. It will never.
What they gonna do? But yeah, that's the gist of it, though. Honestly, yeah.
It will forever be nasty, man. What was that?
Yeah.
Is that authentic kicks? Is that Ricky?
What's good? What's good, people?
It's a Ricky.
What up? What up? What up?
What's good? Y'all good?
Yeah. Hey, Ricky, you know where you gonna battle?
Hold on. 1 second. Hold on.
All right.
Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, y'all was talking about my city and shit. I had to get in here real quick and let y'all know, like, that ain't what happened to
Let me
Detroit.
see your face.
What happened to Detroit was the Illiches, Mike Illich, Little Caesars, and them. They took all the money out of Detroit when they built the new stadiums, the Lions Stadium and the Red Wings Stadium. They took, I think it was $1 billion loan from Michigan, from Detroit.
Oh, see, look, he's supposed to be battling now. You see what's going on?
You in the battle?
Hey,
Ricky's supposed to battle. Remember this is what we're talking about.
No.
Oh God, here we go.
Like, look, Ricky, we're gonna have to sue you, brother. Where you?
This is going against Didi.
Oh no.
I think.
Bruh.
Come on now. You at least got to have some Wi-Fi going against Didi, bro. Look, that's the only thing you gonna win, bro. You know, come on now.
I'm gonna go and let Ricky go, man. Ricky, we appreciate you coming through. You was about to school us,
right?
You know, whatever. But,
he had a serious look on his face too, like he's finna get down with it.
He sounds very knowledgeable about the whole situation.
You know, he seemed like he's very knowledgeable about his own city, as he should.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know, but go and get that internet together. He might have got a phone call, came to some for all we know,
But everybody see my bracket, you know what I'm saying, prediction. And everybody got on my head. I'm like,
you wrong, bro.
What's your bracket prediction?
What's your bracket prediction? You wrong. Hold on, I'm finna pull up.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I had GOAT winning that first battle.
Yeah,
on my bracket, I had GOAT winning that first battle.
I didn't have anybody. I didn't really know, honestly.
Hold on, here you go, Ricky. He back.
My bad. I heard you talking about the Wi-Fi. I'm on top of that shit. I'm in a bad area of the crib right now. That's all.
It'll all be fun.
All right, yeah. Now let us see your face and then school us, because I can't pay attention to you if I'm seeing nothing but your wave cap.
Can you see me? I ain't want to be jumping all in there all naked and shit, but can you see me there?
Your shoulder blades look royal. Continue.
I'll be there. Okay, good show. All right, so they took their loan from Detroit and took that money out of the city. So the Detroit public schools will be behind for 30 years, they said. The educational system in Detroit will be behind 30 years because there is no money for the schools. They took all the money that was supposed to go to the schools. They took money from senior homes, a bunch of different places, just to loan to them to build those stadiums. In return, they were supposed to revitalize downtown Detroit, put up 300 and something new living structures, shopping plazas, all of that. Well, the only thing in the city, and I've been gone 5 years, and my people still tell me there's nothing down there. There's no homes built for nobody, for low income residents. And the only thing
that's not what they're building. They're not building for low income. That's the thing.
You said the who?
They're not building for the low income communities.
But that was part of the deal. They were supposed to put up 300 and something homes around this plaza that held luxury shopping. It was supposed to be a revitalization plan, but all they did was build their stadiums. In that area, okay. With a casino, they bought up all the property down there. The only person giving them a little battle is that Dan Gilbert, who in that with StockX?
They're not giving nobody a battle, man. They have a whole business group. They've already started building. They built StockX already. They didn't bought buildings that They done bought buildings for like as little as $3 million that are now worth $300 million. Like they didn't already done their work. They already working.
A lot of that they purchasing from the Illiches though. The Illiches bought the city up back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
The city, when it started falling off hard because the auto industry was kind of dead right around the early 80s.
Right. Well,
it started really dying off.
Starting to, yeah.
It wasn't that many factories. There wasn't no factories in Detroit running. You had to go Flint, places like that to still be in those type of factories.
We still had like the last couple of factories because we were still making the Buicks and we had the truck and bus plant.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my uncle used to work. My uncle used to work for General Motors, and it was he used to be in Flint, and it was with Buick, if I'm not mistaken. It was Buick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and but then he got let go. He got let go. When was that, Q? When it all fell out? Was that was the early? That was like 90, 89, 90?
It was in that range of time. Yep.
Yeah, and I mean he was a super big wig. You know what I'm saying? So it went from the top of the totem pole down.
Mm-hmm.
Where and I was around like it was around like 89, 90. Not even going past that. I wouldn't even say like 91, and it most definitely wasn't no 92. It was around like 90, something like that.
It was early 90s up maybe.
Yeah, early 90s. That's like maybe like 90. Maybe like 91, 92 at max. But it was early 90s for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but you know what? I don't know if y'all familiar with Michael Moore? The filmmaker?
Michael Moore.
Oh, Michael Moore. Okay.
But he did a movie called Roger and Me that covers this whole situation that we're talking about.
Okay.
And there's actually a part in there where it talks about how, the auto industry, it was a big boom. A lot of people, like what we mentioned, have had no more than a high school diploma, making good money, making a living good. But that particular splash was always expected to end. But none of the cities actually planned for the end of it. Mm-hmm. There was no contingency plan in any of these cities. They live and breathe the auto industry. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? So it was always expected to end, but there was no plan. So yeah, Detroit is going through multiple cycles, obviously. Not only with the Little Caesars group, but I mean, you had your boy Kilpatrick taken from the city. Like,
I remember I like watching documentaries like that. I watched that when I was like, man, that was a good story. I'm gonna lie, that should be a movie. That was like a really good story.
Yeah, it's been a lot of robbing of Detroit, but I will say this about it. I do partially blame the black folk of Detroit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the only mayor I know that campaigned in the strip club.
Yeah.
What?
Should be in a movie. Y'all can't tell me this is a script. Like, dude, this is great.
The only mayor that campaigned in the strip club.
Oh,
he had
make this up.
And the young folks, and just threw it all away.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was interesting. There was a time.
The reason I know Kilpatrick is beyond the documentary. I remember him because he moved to Plano here in Texas. That's how I remember.
He tried to get away from it, right?
He tried to get away from it. Yeah, that's how I knew he was.
Makes sense.
Man.
What's it called, the documentary?
They got a documentary on him on American Greed. I watch a lot of American Greed. Because it's just interesting, all these people that be scamming people.
Yeah, check out how much a clown he was.
Yeah, American Greed and Kwame Kilpatrick.
But there was a time when Detroit was basically in the hands of black folk. And black folk ain't do nothing with it. So therefore, we cannot complain about the Gilberts of the world or the Riches of the world, that come in and either build it up or take it down.
Dan Gilbert played that perfectly.
Huh?
He played it perfectly because he's not young, so it's like he sat and waited.
Yeah,
like he knew this was about to happen. He's like, I'm about to grab all of this.
Oh, they always know.
Yeah,
they always know.
It's set up that way.
Yeah.
Y'all see the congresswoman that just got caught for insider trading. She's selling off her stocks before the crisis hit.
Right.
They caught her.
She said it was before the coronavirus spread.
That's gonna be a red flag though. That's gonna be a red flag. You sold it right before it. But I mean, honest with you, this is the best time to buy any kind of stock that you're trying to buy.
Right.
It's dirt cheap right now.
Very
Bump
true.
up 401ks, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. When the coronavirus thing jumped off and stocks was going down, a matter of fact, I posted it, and that Nike stock went down like a mile. I said, "Yo, now's the time." If y'all ever wanted to get into some Nike stock,
Nike had a 32% spike for their third quarter.
I'm trying to tell you, now is the time.
In online sales.
It's gonna jump back.
It's gonna jump back. That's what I'm like. If you're trying to get in, when I posted it early last week, that's when you should have got in. I haven't looked at it this week, but last
slowly
week,
creeping back up. All the stocks it's slowly creeping back up.
Right.
Yeah, China opening back up again, right?
Mm-hmm.
They starting to move around over there again.
If you're trying to get into investments, now is the time. Like whatever little couple dollars you got, and you don't have to have a whole bunch of money. That's the misconception also as well. Like if you're trying to look into it, like do a little bit of research, you got no reason not to be knowledgeable about anything nowadays when you got Google.
Do y'all think currency will go automated soon? Full automated?
What you mean?
I think cash always
Bitcoin, just your debit card. You think we're gonna always have paper?
Mm-hmm.
I think cash does a lot still.
Yeah.
Like when people see cash, like if you're trying to go buy something off somebody, they want a certain amount, but you show them a wad of cash, they'll change their mind. It's like, yeah, I'll take this for it.
And then you still got to think about it. Gold is still the most valuable, thing out there on the market.
Facts.
You pull out a brick of gold. That ain't no cryptocurrency.
I don't even know who to talk to if I had gold. That's all. Like, who do I talk to? I see it on movies. I never understood that when it comes to like diamonds and jewelry. I'm like, dang, who do I talk to if I came into a whole bunch of jewelry?
Right, and then how do you know you're not getting robbed? You
might as well just give me a brick of cocaine or something.
Right.
I wouldn't know what to do with that either.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it might as well be that.
Who said that? RBA said that.
No, Rick.
Yeah, you're right.
Shoulder blade.
I ain't say that.
Even though you living in Big Bear right now, okay.
Right.
Hey, YouTube will tell you everything.
RBA look like he got a couple kilos sitting in the background right now.
Right.
Yeah, with that house.
You want to play rough? Okay.
It's funny that now that I know it's a background, I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go lay on that couch right now.
Hey,
that whole green screen gonna fall.
Go do
it. Go jump on it. Hey, IBA, I want to see you dive here first.
I would love to see that. I would love to see you on the couch right now, just like this.
You gonna make that whole screen fall down when you see you in the bathroom or something.
Hey, IBA want to jump on that couch. All you hear is
I gotta get on the wall like this.
Man. Hey, so while I got Ricky in here, man, Ricky, I was saying last week because this is the first time I'm actually ever seeing you and actually speaking to you officially because we never spoke or anything like that before. Are you ready for your battle?
I think so. I've been watching old battles.
No, you
think so. Answer is that.
I've been watching old battles, so you know,
you've been doing your
I'm trying to get hip to it.
What you mean, bruh? I'm rooting for you now.
I'm saying I'm ready. I'm gonna do what I do.
Do you
pull out that fire?
Are you aware of who Kicking It with DD is?
I checked her out. I follow her.
Are you familiar with her collection?
I'm doing my homework.
That's all you can ask. That's all you
I'm
can
doing
ask.
my homework. I've been scrolling. I've been watching.
Because I'm rooting for you, but everybody kind of got on my head for rooting for you now.
I know. I heard you.
Especially this man right here.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. So when I talked to that man, when I talked to Ricky today, I tell you, I don't hold back. I keep it. I tell the truth now. I said, hey, I ain't never met you before. You know what I'm saying? I said, I hope you prepared. You know, whatever. And like I tell anybody, I want to see a good battle. So I hope you prove me wrong. I hope you prove me wrong. But I know who I know, and I know Didi. I don't know. You know, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know your collection. You know what I'm saying? That's no disrespect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that you were able to bring it. You know what I'm saying? That's
what I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out that fire. I just hope they match the questions.
That's all it is. That's why I said, hey,
all
anything can happen. It could be about the question.
Yeah.
Right.
It could be a popularity contest, or it could be just whoever got the most heat.
It's not gonna be a popularity contest. Trust me. It's not gonna be that party. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
She got the ups on me on that because don't nobody know. I'm a ghost. Don't nobody know me.
Let me ask you a question. So you don't
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
He hits you with the Brady Bunch joint.
Hold up. So that's on me beating your new client. You got another client?
Huh? No, I only got clients. What?
Hey, huh? You heard it, huh?
Yo.
She got clients, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Royalty management, you know what I'm talking about?
No, just two. No, Didi ain't one. Nah.
Okay now.
She out here, she rolling solo dolo out here.
All right, so look, I mean, if y'all want to talk about it, we could talk about it. I'll give you my opinion, tell you why I voted the way I did.
Yeah, I do want to hear this because.
Right. So check this out. Yes, Didi is knowledgeable and she knows her thing about these sneakers, and she has a collection. But at the end of the day, sometimes I feel like sometimes you could be so knowledgeable or too smart for your own good when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I feel like I didn't seen her battle before. She put out some shoes, and
When did you see her battle?
we did a battle actually. I think it was me against her. I don't remember, but it was on Shoe Freak. Shoe Freak did like the '90s classics battle.
Yeah, the Shoe Freak joint. Yeah, that's the only one though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, yeah, she put out some heat, but then again, it's like that's heat to you, which I know you're being genuine to yourself at the end of the day in this type of battle, and for her taste. Sometimes you're gonna pick out some stuff that just go beyond some people's head, and they're not checking for that.
Right.
But that was just for '90s, though. That was just for '90s. This ain't no holdback. This ain't no barrier.
But at the end of the day, like I said, nigga, hype don't mean heat.
That's a fact. No, that's true.
So at the end of the day, it's all about them questions.
I've never seen Didi. I never seen Didi be about the hype like that, though.
Right.
I mean,
that's what I was gonna say. She's not the type that would pull out something hype. She wouldn't.
No, she's not. But the thing is, she's the type that will pull out a Ewing because she feels so strongly about those Ewings.
Right. We covered that before. She will go with her heart.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you this. I remember when the Monday Misso did the all female battle, and she battled on there, and I don't think she pulled out any Ewings then, and she beat a young lady that was pretty much pulling out samples,
mm-hmm.
and she beat her in one question. She pulled out a freaking G Unit Reebok. And beat her.
You talking about that wild card? Her and
got those. I know she got those.
Her and Nike girl. Yeah,
she got a couple pairs of those.
They did a wild card round because both of them lost their like actual rounds, so they went ahead and let them do a round together because they lost in the actual tournament or whatever. But it's crazy because Nessa, boy, she was fired up too, boy.
Oh, she was hot. She was hot because she put all kind of sample Air Maxes and all this other type of stuff. And
she thought people
she was like
fall out over the samples, but nobody cared about the samples.
That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got sometimes like we all of us say we got to play towards the crowd somewhat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I look at it like this, you know, when I battled, I answered the questions truthfully on how I felt about the shoes and things like that. And sometimes people don't answer them questions truthfully, and they end up getting caught up.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people do bring their people into the chat. There was a lot. Yeah. And I think that's kind of like maybe what happened this past battle because I know GOAT had a lot of people in the chat. And I don't think people realize that GOAT had
I don't think that really, not to cut you off, Hop, I'm sorry. I don't think that really made or break, make or break him for his battle though, because I know a few people were saying he had a whole bunch of people in the chat. Like, I don't know any battle where people haven't had they people come to, not come to the battle or whatever like that. So I don't necessarily think that really helped, because first of all, if you watch Who Has the Heat, it's normally the same crowd.
Right.
It's not like you get a whole bunch of people, like a whole bunch of new folks, except when it was J.Mac. You know what I'm saying? That's the only one that I feel like, when J.Mac battled, you know what I'm saying, he brought a whole bunch of people from his Twitch and other things, because he was streaming at the same time or whatever like that. But otherwise, it's still the same. It's still normally the same average amount of people that comes every Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's like the same amount of people in the chat. I don't never see a whole bunch of people. It's like, oh yeah, that's so and so, and they mess with them all the time, so that's why they over here. It's normally.
But I can't front. There was a lot. It seemed like this last battle there was a lot more people. It was about like 70-something people in the chat.
Right.
And that's the most that I've seen in a while. And it could be because it was on 313's channel also, because I know she probably had her regular people come through also.
Well,
but
the show has got a lot of. I'm sorry not to cut you off, but the show, there's a lot of people that didn't know about it, but people are starting to know about it because it's talked about a lot.
Yeah. Right.
It's going to bring a bigger crowd this season. But then again, Rep is right, but to an extent, because like I said, there's some people that got more of a following than others.
Yeah.
So it can happen. Yeah. But the thing is, some of us, we all have the same, crowd.
Right.
Yeah. But I think that's what's going to happen when Unbox gets on there, because he's on the Monday Missile and he's got a lot of followers. So it's a possibility that there could be a lot of people come through when Mo gets on there, when Unbox gets on there.
And I feel the same way about when certain other people that can pull up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when DD go at it, there's going to be people that normally don't come in the chat that's going to be in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who else can we say that about?
If she puts it out there. If she don't put it out there, then it won't.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see.
That's true. That's true, because I saw what y'all was saying I caught your other live late. I didn't even know you went live that Saturday, and I was watching the replay, and I know y'all was talking about, Didi, she's kind of like nonchalant with it. You know what I mean? If she might not even say nothing about it and just come on there. Yeah. And she'll be in there just showing whatever. Hi, you guys. It's Didi. You know what I'm saying?
She is. That's how she is. She's soft spoken. Yeah. Whatever. She's soft spoken. She's herself or whatever like that. Cool. One thing about Didi that always trips me out is that when you talk to Didi or you see her in person, whatever like that, she's real soft spoken. Whatever, but she's very New York,
right?
But
she's
very New York. But in a sense, it's like some things about her that throws me, where it's like, man, she's New York, but it's like she's not like the very aggressive New Yorker. That's what it is. She's not the very aggressive New Yorker. She can be. Don't get it twisted.
I think she can be.
She can be. Don't get it twisted. But it's like, how can I put it? Like in certain realms, like like sneaker cons or just in a sneaker environment, she's not like that all the time aggressive New Yorker. You know how you got those New Yorkers no matter what,
right?
Yeah.
They always aggressive, and she's not that type of whatever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She do look like she'll cut you though. I ain't gonna lie. She look like she'll cut a nigga.
Y'all better leave Rosie Perez alone.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, she do like she'll cut you though.
But back to the GOAT Weezy battle. I voted for GOAT Weezy the first two, but on that dunk, I voted for what's
Soul Reaper,
yeah. Because I have those dunks, you know what I mean? But I do have the Gatorade 6s, and those foams, I like them foams better than what Soul Reaper pulled out, what he brought out.
Yeah. I think it was 2-1. But I most definitely don't think it was a 3-0. But I mean, it is what it is.
So what was y'all talking about? Which one do you think Soul Reaper should have won?
The Katrina.
The first one. Yep, the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
So you like the Katrina 3s better than the Gatorade 6s?
Oh yes.
I did. And
I don't. That's
we're not all supposed to agree though. I mean,
exactly. Yeah, because see, the 6 is my second favorite silhouette, and I like the Gatorade 6s. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I like
those.
those.
See, I like 3s over 6s, which I mean that's everybody's different.
Yeah.
I'm very into dunks. I mean that ray gun is fire to me. So that was another one that I was just like, I like the ray gun, so it is what it is.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what makes the battle the battle. You know what I mean? You got to play towards the crowd, and you never know what could happen. Because there's been some people that pulled out some heat, and somebody else that pulled out something that's mediocre, and that mediocre show won. I mean, it happens like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what can you say? It was fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why I said heat is in the eye of the beholder. I keep saying it.
Most definitely. It's gonna be interesting now seeing Ricky. Ricky, I gotta see your collection, man. Like I gotta see. I gotta check out your Instagram a little bit more, man. I gotta see what you working with if you got stuff on there.
Hey, Ricky, tell him everything ain't on Instagram. Tell him.
That's right.
Hey, I ain't saying everything.
He's showing his eyebrows and whatnot.
I ain't got a rock out there.
Hey, Ricky, another one of them guys that be helping people out and help them cop. You know what I'm saying? For the retail.
That's dope. You also RBA. I know you biased on this one. You got Chaotic beating King. What is it? King's 23 kicks. Yep. I don't even know who that is. I said that last week though. I don't even know who that is. I'm just fronting right now. You know what I'm saying? But I know you picked him anyway because you probably don't even know that man either.
No, I know him. He be at SneakerCon. He do SneakerCon. Yeah, he was in Atlanta, and I think he was in Dallas.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look at his. Joint though. I don't even know who that is.
And he got a YouTube channel. See, you the one sleep. Stay woke now.
Hey, all right, hey, chill out, bro. Chill out. Here we go, dog. Chill out, bro.
Can't keep up with all y'all, man. Shit,
man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, hey, and it's no disrespect. Just like I told Ricky, like I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, who he was at the time or whatever. It's no disrespect, but like I don't know everybody. I mean, everybody ain't gonna know everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when you get new people coming onto the scene with, with these battles or whatever like that, it's a good thing because it puts you, it puts the people out there. Because I didn't know who Ricky was. I don't know who this, King's 23 Kicks is. It's nothing wrong with that, or whatever. But it puts them out there more. You got Pain losing the Monolithic. Everybody agrees with that. BX. I mean, I don't know what y'all laughing for. I mean, I ain't dissing the man. Everybody said that. That's what everybody said last week.
We're talking to our opinion.
Yeah, that's what everybody said last week.
Man, listen, I think we both. That's the thing. Like we talk about the battles where we don't know one or the other person, but with those two, we kind of know their collections a little bit. So
exactly,
I think we can assess a little bit with that one.
I'll tell you this: if Pain comes out with a diverse lineup, then I'll be like, damn, I'll be just impressed with that because I feel like, and everybody thinks this way, and what he takes his his name after is like he's the king of foams or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So you think that he gonna come out with nothing but foams? Same thing with Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper is nothing but threes.
Yeah.
So even when he came with an SB, I was like, damn, he came with an SB. He should win just off of that.
but let me tell you something about Mono and Pain. Them two don't like each other. So
that's not our business. So
no, it's not. But like I said, that right there is gonna put fuel to that battle gonna go up. Let me just say, it's a lot of drama behind that battle.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know y'all don't care, but it's a thing. and it's what's going on. It's to the point where if them two saw each other, it's not going to be end well. So it's really going to be one of those type of battles.
Well, my thing is though, if they both if those two like really don't like each other, is that going to cloud one's judgment when battling because they too focused on, you know what I'm saying, not liking each other?
No,
what you got?
They got an umbrella on the tongue. What's that? A dunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What dunk is that?
I don't know what dunk that is. I can't. Let me see the sock liner. If it got that
it's got a plaid sock liner.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Okay.
I forget the name of that one, but that one it got some value on it.
So you know what it is?
Look, Ricky just wanted y'all to know he's not out.
Yeah.
So you knew what it was?
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but it got some value on it. It got some
Did
value
you know
on
what it
it.
was?
Do y'all know
no value on it right now.
anybody else know what it was? I'm just saying. No, because the thing is,
Did you know what it was?
Marcus, did you know?
I don't know what it was.
Marcus,
No.
Marcus,
Hey, no.
Marcus.
Ricky, I see you, boy. I see you, boy.
Hey, Hop.
Okay, but look, I say that to say this.
Hey, Q. Hey, I'm going right.
Hey, look, I say that to say this. You see how he pulled that shoe out? I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. That's the thing. You can't be doing that. You got to pull out a show that's familiar. You pull out that, you might think it's heat, but don't nobody know what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
You see what I'm
fact.
saying? So I'm just saying, you
That's
got to be
fact.
careful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So the mono, so
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, getting back to it though, the mono thing. Everybody agrees once again. The mono thing. The only thing I feel like that could help Payne out is if he comes with a diverse lineup, regardless if them two don't like each other. That also may play a factor if that somebody, you know, has a cloudy judgment on something because they too busy like focused on, man, I can't stand that mother. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. Otherwise, if we just talking pure lineup, I don't see him beating Mono at all.
That's all that matters to me is the lineup. I don't care about all the other stuff. But at the end of the day, come on now. A lot of people don't rock with phones, and that's just the end of. I mean, that's
a fact.
Hey,
that's a fact.
I feel like this. Even if you did get past Mono, I don't see you taking out too many people with phones. I'm just being honest.
The next would be you, BX or Sneaker with the foe. I don't see him beating neither one of them neither.
So
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't see him beating neither one of them either.
Not at all.
Even if Sneaker with the foe made it to the next round, I don't see him beating Sneaker with the foe. I'm gonna keep it real.
I mean, maybe he might pleasantly surprise us. Who knows? I don't know.
It might be another sweep. I don't know.
He just got to get past his Wi-Fi. That's the main thing. With the phone. I mean, he's got to show he can have quality Wi-Fi.
He didn't show them. He didn't show them prove. He didn't show them prove. Now he like, oh no, I'm ready. And then you got Tops versus Unbox. We all know. I love Tops to death, but he dead man walking.
The thing I hear about Tops is that he gets shoes early and he does reviews, but he sells them right after he gets them. I've heard that. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what all he has left in his. I'm pretty sure he's got a pretty decent collection, but I've just heard that out of his own mouth, from what I've seen, he's like, "Oh yeah, I sold those. I got $350 for those." You know what I mean? And I'm like, "Dang." Yeah.
Top's gonna pull out them cap and gown 11s, and it's gonna be like, I guarantee he's gonna pull out them cap and gown 11s. I guarantee it. I guarantee he's gonna pull out them cap and gown 11s, boy. He loved that shoe.
Listen, Tops, if you listening, bruh, you got to come.
I hope he ain't listening because I want to see them cap and gown 11s, and I'm gonna be like, I told y'all. Yeah. I told y'all.
Just have fun. Just enjoy yourself. Just have fun.
Yeah,
put those on your bracket. Tops, cap and gown 11s.
I'll tell you.
Side bet. Put a side bet on it.
And put a post-it note on this live right now. Post-it note right now. Y'all heard it. We got Bree versus What the Sneakers. I said that before. I don't know What the Sneakers collection, just like I don't know Ricky's collection. So he could kill Bree. I don't see it. But
it's gonna be so hard to beat her. I don't see it. I just do not.
I'm not going to front. I got her winning it all On my bracket, I got her winning it all.
Listen, she not to put play. I'm trying to.
I've
yeah,
been
I know.
scrolling.
Woo!
I know.
She got OGs. I'm not talking about retro. She got OGs.
Yeah.
I seen them.
Listen, she not. Listen, don't be confused by them booty pictures she be posting.
Oh no.
I ain't seen no booty pictures.
Listen,
I've been looking at all kicks. Damn.
She's not for play. Okay.
Mhm.
I ain't even seen no booty pics.
You gotta look.
Cool. I done sat on Bree for hours and she just sit there and show me some of the shoes that she got.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Look,
Hey, I wouldn't want no smoke for her, to be honest.
We had a meeting this past week, and I said, "Listen, show them who you are."
Right.
Yeah, that's who I got. That's who I got winning it all. I can't.
You got her winning. You got her winning the whole thing.
Yep.
I got her going. I got her going to the Final Four against Didi. And
let me tell you something, bro. The ladies tell stories with their sneakers.
Yeah.
And then they get the chat all involved, and next thing you know, you might be crying. You know what I'm saying? While you typing, because they done told you a story. You be like, oh man, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
that hit me right here. That hit me right here.
I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. When 313 battled in that Monday Midsoul battle, I'm telling you, man, she had everybody on that screen crying, dog, from a story that she told about a pair of shoes that she showed and what it meant. And I know IBA, he's not one for stories with the sneakers and stuff like that.
But, he most definitely not. Not.
But I'm telling you, there's a bunch of stories with kicks.
Word had a good story. Nessa had a good story. Like all of them, they all had like the breast cancer situation.
Oh wow!
Attacked their families, and it was a lot of storytelling going on. But that's what I was telling y'all. Like last, what day was we on? Saturday. That's what I was telling y'all, man. It hits different when the women do it, man. It just do.
Yeah.
It do.
Yeah.
Hey, well, most definitely, Ricky, man. We appreciate you coming through, bro.
For sure.
Good luck to you, man. I look forward to seeing your battle, and after your battle, man, you're gonna have to come back and do the recap.
For sure, appreciate it. I'll holler at y'all later, man.
You got this. You got this.
Caddy in here, man. What up, Caddy?
Caddy.
What's good? What's good?
What's up, bro?
Yo. Chilling.
Dang. Caddy got the mamba.
What's going on with y'all?
What's going on, Caddy?
Hey, your screen froze, Caddy.
Hold on. I'm trying to fix something over here.
Caddy got the Cadillac Jackson green screen. There you go. There you go.
It was like
you got the backdrop.
The Mac room cracking.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix something over here real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Caddy over there got the I heard the Rona is serious in NYC now. Then got to the Wi-Fi.
Right. The Rona is drowning the Wi-Fi. Lord Jesus. Help us.
I heard a conspiracy theory where it has something to do with something like that 5G network or something like that.
Right.
There's some kind of conspiracy theory where it's got something to do with that. So
I mean that Mercury retrograde though, I think that's a thing, but we don't know enough about it to really talk. I think it does have an effect on some things, but we ain't talking about that. So.
Hey, so okay, so we already went over it. We briefly went over it on Saturday night, but for the Final Four, do y'all at least know who y'all think is going to the Final Four, and then we can go from there?
Let me look.
Grab my bracket. Hold on.
I gotta look at it.
You already seen mine, so.
Marcus, have you looked at it?
No, I haven't seen any of this. I'm just
give me a second. I'll be right back.
Taking all this in right now.
Okay. So I'll start it off while y'all get y'all stuff together or whatever. So for my Final Four, I got Bree versus Didi, and then that's on the right side, and then on the left side, I got Mo, which is Unbox App, versus Monolithic.
That's what I got.
That's exactly what you got too. Okay.
The same thing.
RBA can't say that.
Yeah, I can't say that. I got Unboxing Mono on one side, and then I got Bree and Chaotic on the other.
which y'all get why he got that.
Oh, you think just because that's my man's? No, come on, bro.
Mine is basically you a damn lie.
Yeah.
Really?
No. He
You gotta look at him and tell. You gotta look at him and tell him.
He honestly think this one right here. He honestly think that that Didi is going to lose to Ricky. He honestly thinks that because of the whole Ewing situation. He thinks she's going to pull out a Ewing, and that's why she's going to lose.
Look. Let me tell you something. Check this out. I don't understand. They can be upsets, bro. Anything can happen. You know, you. I wouldn't be surprised if all of us is wrong.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? This could go a whole different way, and it could be a whole four that we never would expect.
Okay.
I feel you.
Come on, bro. Hey, I'm talking from experience, bro. Look, I went against. I went against. Everybody know.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Jones kicks, bro. I feel like that was his to lose.
Marcus, you here? Marcus, are you here?
So at the end of the day, like I said, I really feel like I wasn't supposed to win that, and I got to win just for me just doing what being true to myself as far as what I pulled out. Anything.
I mean, put it this way, okay? We know Didi can defeat herself, so it's a 50-50. It is a 50-50. It doesn't have to be a 50-50, but because she's the way she is, the way we know she is, it's a 50-50 with that round.
So let me ask y'all this. Do you see anybody on this bracket not showing up? Because sometimes I feel like there's a possibility that Didi might not show up.
It is a possibility. It is a possibility.
Yeah.
Now, I said that on Saturday. I said it's a possibility that she don't because of what was shown in the Shoe Freaks battle in the 90s joint. I felt like she didn't come to play. She was just like, yo, like, I'm just showing this or whatever, like she's still being true to herself, but she's just like, yeah, I think, matter of fact, she even messed up IBA name. It was hilarious, dog. Like, it was
This man got his hand up.
I didn't know it was IBA at first either. I didn't.
Really? That's what we doing?
I promise I did.
I don't think Unbox App is going to show up.
Because think about it.
Really?
Think about it, IBA. Think about it.
He didn't say that.
You were just a dude for a long time. You was a dude in the chat for a long time.
Right.
We did not know it was IBA. There was no way for us to know it was IBA.
Right.
But do not say that about Unbox. He will show. That's one of my clients now. Don't say that.
Oh, there you go.
Bro, both my clients will be there. All right.
Okay.
So they under Royal Management or is it Queen Management?
Royalty
Entertainment.
Yes.
Q let me tell you about Q. Q is the manager. She's basically the y'all remember Magic Mike?
Right.
She basically the manager of the entertainment. That's who she is right there. Remember, it was Jada. She's Jada. That's who she is.
Right.
She's Jada.
I thought you're trying to be like Suge. If you want to come, don't want the executive producer to be all in the video, dancing. Come to Royalty Entertainment.
No, man. No. Hey, listen. I just happened to be connected with some heavy hitters, and I thought it would be a good look for the season and growing their battle. Like,
wait. Time out. Huh? I was the first one under Royalty Entertainment.
Yes, you are. No, you still with Royalty Entertainment.
Don't be treating me like Effie White, like this is Dream Girls.
Listen,
don't do me like Jamie.
Hey, bro, look,
I'm not Jimmy Early. Jimmy got soul.
You kickstarted this, Caddy.
She treat you like muddy waters, man.
Listen, Cadillac Jackson.
Treat you like you the assistant pimp.
He kickstarted.
You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden it's the two big clients. I was the main client at one point.
Hey, Caddy, you didn't tell me you had management. We supposed to be brothers, man. You didn't even tell me. You was under Royal. You didn't tell me you was under Royal Management.
You know what I mean?
Listen, in the beginning, I didn't even know I was under Royalty Management.
What you thought all that empty the clip was about, man? It was a campaign. It was a campaign.
That's the campaign.
Listen, next thing I knew, I was under Royalty Management and had a contract.
Yeah, all that. Come on now.
Keys to a Cadillac.
She made you
Look,
sign it, huh?
you was battling for free.
Hey, 10 albums.
She got a
10
whole check and they
albums.
told you about it.
She treated me like Mason Betha.
You got you a
10
360
albums.
deal. You got a 360 deal.
You ain't get nothing but a car out of it.
We go see Caddy. We go see Caddy 15 years later. 10 albums later. Man, I'm broke. I ain't got
Caddy gonna be like this. Q. Show me the money.
No, Caddy,
Gonna
you
be the
like
Royalty Entertainment 10-year
I know,
reunion
this reminds me.
starring Cadillac Jackson.
Hey, this reminds
Go
me.
ahead.
On a side note, have y'all ever seen This broke my heart, man. I was watching on YouTube. They got a documentary on Tony, and how they Tony actually broke up, and it's not really 3 members. It's actually 6 original members, and how they the 3 members, they basically had they kicked the other 3 members out of the group, and they didn't even tell them, like, they wasn't getting paid. They wasn't getting no, like, the main 3 members that y'all see on all the album covers. They was getting all the money, but the other 3 original members, they wasn't getting paid. They wasn't getting nothing, and then they kicked them out the group.
Damn.
Wow.
I was like, that's crazy. So, like, all the arrangements, all the things that, like, all the hits that they had to get them to even anniversary, all that stuff, like the other 3 members, they made those records, and they didn't get paid a dime.
Wow.
They didn't get paid no money. They was like, yo, and then on top of that, all of them are family members.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
Raphael Sadiq one of them?
Yeah, Raphael Sadiq. Yeah.
He was a main singer.
He was the main one, wasn't he?
Yep.
He was the main singer.
All of them.
Roughing.
They straight what was the lock said? They we'll be raping you.
Dang.
It's on YouTube though. It's real dope if y'all look it up, man. I'm a big Tony fan, but that's why I watched that and I was just like, damn.
We all know Anniversary is a timeless classic, bro.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's a timeless classic right there.
That's a fact.
So Caddy said Unbox. He don't think Unbox is going to show up.
I don't know why.
That part, why?
Is there anybody else that y'all think might not show up? Because the last season we had a few no shows.
Well, because of Wi-Fi, but
I don't see anybody not showing up. To be honest,
who's the other no show?
Like
last
y'all
year,
mean no show like not going to battle, or no show like they didn't perform?
They didn't
live up to the expectations.
No. Like my
look at the brackets.
My first battle last season, the guy who I was supposed to battle did a no show. Like they put us in a group chat, and they said, "Are you guys ready to battle?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm ready." The other guy never responded. We gave him like a day or two, and he never responded. So since he didn't show, I moved on to the next round.
right?
And then I don't know what happened with Gone AWOL. You know, we were supposed to battle, and I think he said he ended up having to work or something like that. He wasn't able to.
Last season, wasn't
hater, bro.
Wasn't Kevin supposed to compete last season?
Yeah, Buckeye. Yeah,
Kev was supposed to battle.
Buckeye. Yeah, he backed out too.
Yeah, he backed out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I take it he wasn't under royalty management because he violated his contract if he was.
He breached it.
Yeah.
Not with that mustache he been wearing lately. No.
Hey yo.
Ouch.
We got image consultant. Kev. Listen,
and the thing that you hate the most, that's what it's gonna come down to. That storytelling. When they ask him questions, and then she'd be like, "Well, this shoe right here represents blah 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 blah." Bam. That's it.
She can do it too. That's it. Yes.
I would love to see that happen, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love to see that happen.
So, this girl is for real about this thing. Like, it's not. She does not buy sneakers to be cute. It's a whole lot of that on IG.
Yeah.
And they don't know shit about what they got on their foot. this girl right here, she's been doing this since she was a baby. She truly loves her sneakers. Like, she's really
a sneakerhead for real.
Yeah, she is sneakerhead for real.
Well,
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
What do you think is going to be the most entertaining round out of all these battles?
All right, real quick, and then we're gonna close it out. For me, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah,
because y'all just don't know. That's why. So I understand why you don't. You know why.
I think that one's gonna be ugly, but I think that one's gonna be a quick 1, 2, 3. I think that one's gonna be a night.
Yeah, it's that's very much.
You ready to go night?
I think that battle is going to be Mike Tyson Punch Out. Like it's going to be. Dang, it's over with already.
Less than 30 minutes. Damn.
I don't think it's gonna be a sweep.
It's going to be a first round knockout.
The first battle.
I don't think it's gonna.
The first battle, in my opinion, was kind of meh. It was kind of boring.
Who goes next week? We don't know, do we?
No, we don't know. We don't know yet.
It's random.
I guess because I mean, at the end of the day, I look at it like this is who has the heat, bro. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes when I see certain things, I just feel like it's basic.
Ask yourself this question.
You be wanting people to pull out what player exclusives and
I mean, no,
and school exclusives.
No, but
see, the reason why I say that IBA is because when me and Caddy battled, you felt like I didn't come with it. And you told me
he felt like both of us didn't come with it. He was like,
he felt like we.
You know what I mean? But I don't know sometimes because I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I guess sometimes you just want to, reserve shit to the later rounds. But at the end of the day, sometimes we got to get there because I ain't going to lie. Sometimes I regret some of the things I pulled out. But it happens when you're on the spot, bro. And nobody will understand it until you're in the battle.
Oh, yeah. That minute goes by fast.
Exactly.
They know what's good for them. They won't. Go for it. You got to kill it.
Hey, well, y'all, it's 10 o'clock here. I gotta jump off, man. I got some things I need to attend to.
It's easy.
Let's go ahead and hit these outros, man. We already started late. That's the reason why you know what I'm saying, I gotta jump off. Because we already started late past 8 o'clock. So y'all go ahead and hit them outros, man. Whoever wants to start with it.
I'll go first. It's your boy IBA. You guys already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on all platforms: Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, etc. I'm coming back soon. I know I keep saying it, but I really am. I just really got something I'm working on, and I don't want to just throw it out. I want it to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be talked about. So yeah. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming. Just be patient with me.
Word.
We looking forward to that. It's your girl, Cute Queen. Yeah, man. Listen, we in that quarantine, all right? Y'all stay safe. Wait on YouTube and IG. You ain't got nothing else to do. Talk about it. Oh, IBA with the backdrop with the grand.
IBA social distance is up there in Big Bear, California. But it's your boy Hop Dog 18. You can find me on IG. Also, one half of Retro Talk Forum, man. Me and my bro, BAA, Sunday evenings at 7 o'clock. Come check us out. Come check us out, man. I'm not really social distancing myself because I've already been doing that before this happened, but I am still at work. And tell your postman that you thank him. Thank you, postman, because we out here on the front line.
Thank you, postman.
Mr. Postman.
Where my check?
Oh man, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Cadillac Jackson, 1/3 of Talking Kicks. You can find me on IG at Cadillac_Jackson. You can find me on YouTube at Cadillac Jackson. Yeah, I'm in the crib. That's it. I'm not going nowhere.
You should be, bro. You should be.
It's scary outside. The air feels different out here. Opened up the window and my neck was getting a little tickle. I don't like it here.
You felt like stuff was crawling on you, huh?
What?
The Rona is crawling.
My wife was 2 seconds away from being outside. She coughed and I looked at her like, it's different here. Like For real, like normally you hold doors for people when they say thank you. You hold the door for a person nowadays, and it's like,
Right.
Mm.
I'm like, I hate it here. Oh man.
Man, and so you know what it is, man. It's your boy Red Milwaukee 414, man. Appreciate everybody coming through tonight, man. We had a good time. Started a little bit late every Tuesday, 7:30, and we started at like a little past 8 tonight. But y'all know what it is, man. I don't know who's battling this weekend. Don't nobody know. We'll figure that out on
find out
Thursday.
Thursday,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll find out Thursday, and then we'll go from there, man. So y'all tune in. We might go back up. I don't know, Friday night or maybe after the battle on Saturday again. I don't know, because we ain't nobody else got anything else to do since we all in the house. So we'll figure that out or whatever, man. But appreciate y'all coming through tonight, man. Caddy, oh man, I appreciate you, Hop. Hop coming through. IBA as usual. Q. Even Ricky came through. So good luck to that man. Good luck to that man.
Better test that Wi-Fi
Sorry
out.
to this man.
Better test that Wi-Fi out before you hop on there again.
Hey, yeah, most definitely don't pull those dunks out
And make
because
sure
everybody ain't gonna know.
cover them shoulder blades.
I might have to start me entertainment, the underdog entertainment. I'm gonna get a cracking.
You can't be
No,
underdog.
no, not underdog. Yours is troll entertainment. That's what yours is. Trolling.
Hey, it's all in fun, bro. It's all in fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
That's a fact, man. All right, so I'm gonna see y'all in a minute.
All right.
All right. Peace.